What's up, Bomb Blog? Today we're going to jump into another video that's kind of a continuation of my World of Tanks, kind of tank destroyer series. Kind of looking at being more aggressive with a tank destroyer to try to influence the battle. So let's get one loaded up here. And this one's going to be a little bit different because one of the battles that came up after that first one was a grand battle. And that's one of those, being a casual player, I've probably only ever seen maybe 5 to 10 of these ever. It's kind of rare. It's just one of those things that happens. So I was kind of looking at it going, okay, what do I do? I'm starting to kind of load in this game going, how does this apply? Like, you don't know your common positions, where the rocks are, where you can take cover. And I'm looking at this going, okay, looks like there's 3 groups. You're going to have a middle, an east, and a west. So best thing I can do is take my tank, go up near that castle, and try not to let the middle fall, and then figure if we happen to survive, go help the side that's falling. General game plan. And it's going to be, can I be offensive with this tank without being suicidal and losing all my health points? Where is that balance? So, here we go. Of course, Lumbering Giant getting over there. I'm kind of hoping that a couple of those mediums are going to go up the other side of the hill and actually give me some vision. So I'm not cresting the hill blind and can actually see what's coming at me. Dun, dun, dun. The other kind of dangerous part of this, and you'll see what happened out of it in a minute, because I don't know the map. I don't know which way people can loop around and where people would typically appear on me. So I'm going around this corner. I'm like, it all probably funnels up to around this castle, and then you have to fight through there. Okay, so we see an AMX. He's going to turn out to be a giant pain in my butt. And it looks like that whole group over there is handling the 430U. So it looks like it's going to be me and this STB-1. I'm just not really sure where people are going to come from, so I'm kind of... You'll notice that on my screen it says spotted T110E4. And what's my immediate response? Go shove myself against a rock in a bush just to see if I don't get seen. And I'm like, and then I look down at my map and I figure out where he is. He is behind me. So, great instinct to hide behind a rock. Happened to be the right direction. I think he thinks I shot him, but it was actually one of the guys probably back from the cap. I was like, regardless of that, I'll just be the meat shield for him. And nope. One of the things I love about this tank, you put one shot in somebody and you can change their whole game plan for the battle, because he's now low health tank, worried about dying, and can't take one more shot from me. So you'll notice, I think he kind of retreats from this front because he goes, that's not a good idea. In all reality, if we could do the same thing to the AMX, he'd probably back off. But I'm probably going to lose some of my health trying to do something about him. Ouch. And there goes that guy from the battle. Okay. We've got to do something with this AMX to be able to get out of here. And there again, one shot, and all of a sudden his whole idea of what he's going to do has changed, more than likely. Because and I see this T100 LT deciding, hey, light tank's going to come try to break this side. Nope. He's now on what? 23 health. I don't think he's going to be so daring the next time around because he pretty much just got his hit points melted away. I think I'm going to try to push this with this AMX. I've got the hit points, and if I get a good shot on him, he's going to have a bad day. And come to my... And I'm like, where did he go? To be honest, and I can never tell. And then I'm like, I'm spotted. From where? Um, and I look over. That whole flank, the west flank, is just falling apart with some big tanks. I'm like, okay, I've got to figure out how to go influence that side because the bottom side or the east side looks fine. I'm like, I've been spotted from here. I don't want to like take the long way around just for the sheer fact of I don't know what's out there that's going to hurt me. Collision didn't do great, but at least I can kind of get down here into some relative cover. And I see I call it a freebie. Take time to aim up, tell him to go away. Now let's see what we got. And that is a chunk of tanks. He's going to end up behind the building. And I'm hoping this little ridge will give my lower plate and some of that little bit of coverage. Surprise! And I found my counterpart that's off that way. And they're literally starting to create a cone around me, which is kind of scary. I was like, I think the best thing I could do in this scenario is turtle up, keep this giant mass of tanks at bay, enough for our whole bottom to flank the rest of the map and kind of flip the tables on them, where we're creating the concave on them, not them on us. So at this point, I'm pretty sure I'm going to die. It's just a matter of from where. Ow. More tanks coming around me. And I realize there's a super conqueror coming up behind me. But then I've got the tanks to the front. I'm like, maybe he's got him. Try to get him to slow down. Scare those ISs from coming up the hill. At least kind of keep them in place. Like they're still battling back behind me. See if I can go sneak one more shot off on this side. If he comes out. If I had gotten the side of his turn, but... And Super Conqueror's going to end me. But where I left the battle, we're now, they have 4% of their team left. We have 33. That concave is going to happen and the wind's going to happen. And if I had sat at the back of the map and let the middle fall or let the side just completely sweep around, take out all of our artillery, it probably would not have been a victory. So that's one of those I've started to realize there's a lot of times that you need to take a tank destroyer and be aggressive with it. As they clean house. And victory. And we got one more to show in this series. Jump onto that one shortly.